Now in the ACAC, the conference championship, at least a share of it, will be decided this coming Friday night, where Garrett travels to Leo. And Leo's run roughshod through this conference for the most part, but has been challenged more so in the last couple of weeks. Garrett may be their biggest challenge of the regular season. So what do you see in this matchup that could allow Garrett to kind of unseat the two-time conference champ?
I think that this is a game that looks a lot better on paper than it is on Friday night on grass, because Leo is a 4A program, Garrett's a 2A program. They're just much bigger, stronger, and more talented than Garrett. It's not going to be a close game. Here's the thing, Leo is better on both sides of the ball. They're better offensively. They score almost 40 points a game. Defensively, they don't even give up 10 points a game. And Garrett, defensively, has allowed 21 points a game this year. If you're allowing 21 points a game against most ACAC teams, good Lord, what's going to happen when you play Leo and their balanced offense of Trevon Carr and Ryan Leiter. So I really think that Leo's going to end up using that balanced offense and the better defense, and they're going to contain Todd Fricky, because that's what Garrett wants to do. They want to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. South Adams this past week showed what you can do with a good run defense. They limited Fricky to 95 yards, and he didn't score a touchdown, which is something for a kid who has 20 touchdowns this year. So South Adams figured it out, stopped the running game, and really left Garrett nowhere to go offensively. They only mustered 7 points.
But I'm wondering if that's not a good thing, the South Adams 21-7 loss, because they bottled up the running game. It forces Garrett to pass in that game, and obviously, they didn't get, they only scored 7 points, so it wasn't as advantageous as they would have liked, but it kind of gets them ready for a Leo team that they struggled a little bit against the Woodland passing game. They gave up 20 against the Warriors. Brock Hines put up some big numbers. Yeah. So if you're Garrett, you've got an experienced quarterback, although not a throwing quarterback necessarily, right, in Braden Moreau. Is this the week you say, okay, let's expound on the passing game, maybe improve a little bit, maybe the South Adams playing up against a defense that bottled up the run, maybe that's a blessing in disguise?
Well, I guess your point is well taken. It could help to a degree because you have a game under your belt of figuring out how to pass the ball. But Garrett is who they are, and they like to run the ball. They like to hand off to Fricky and let him go. And that didn't work last week. And so I don't know if they can make that quick of an adjustment to their personality and their philosophy in 7 days. And even having said that, they're not having to make that adjustment against just some other team. It's an unbeaten, ranked number 6 in 4A Leo squad, which is very, very talented. So I just can't see Garrett getting it done this week against Leo. I think the Lions win by 21.
As far as just the overall team speed, is that where you see athleticism and team speed, where you see the biggest gap perhaps in this game on both sides of the football, really?
From a team speed, yes. From a Todd Fricky standpoint, no. Todd Fricky's every bit as fast as anybody Leo. They'd love to pick him up in a trade if they could. So Todd Fricky can outrun anybody on Leo's squad. That's not the problem. But yes, overall, unfortunately, they play 11 guys at a time and not just one. And so, yes, the team speed will be a big factor, but also the physical strength and size and the depth. That's a difference when you have a 4A school playing 2A and 1A schools, which Leo does, which I'm not a big proponent of Leo being in that league anymore. Maybe it made sense in 1977, but this is 2011 now, and they need to be in a league with schools like Columbia City, New Haven, et cetera, et cetera. But they have so much more depth. They have 2 and 3 guys that they can go to along the defensive line, linebackers, whereas a smaller school like a South Adams or an Adams Central or a Garrett, they have what they have, and then that's it. Then it's dropping off to a young sophomore or even in some cases a freshman at the Class A level. So depth, team speed, physical strength, all of those things will play a role this week.
So you're saying Leo by
21.
By 21. Okay. I think that's pretty fair. I would like it to be a better game. I would hope Garrett could keep it within a touchdown or 2, but we'll have to see on Friday night.